Hi everyone, Chibongbong or Swasa, good day or good afternoon, Loiblau Geta, or good afternoon or happy lunch hour from my side. It's your island girl here, Alberta, and yay! Thank you so much. It's a new month, a new season, and a new goal as well. So we are grateful for the month of May that just ended. Thank you so much for all the blessings and challenges that we have received throughout the month. And also, wow, the half year is nearly gone. So today, since it's the new month, I am challenging myself how to be more grateful for the little blessings in life and even life huge blessings as well. And yeah, just every little abundance that sometimes I forget. And so I wanted to come in here and do it live as well and challenge all my followers as well and the audience and families and friends. So blessed Sunday to you from my side. To those that are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry, I've got a little sore throat, but I'm still here. I'm still grateful for my voice. So, my name is Alberta. As I've mentioned before, I'm originally from Papua New Guinea, and I'm currently coming to you live all the way from Melbourne, Australia. I am a mom. I'm also a proud digital business owner. I run this business as a CEO now. I'm my own boss, and I am so deeply grateful for this opportunity that has allowed me to do this. I am also a coach, so I coach new action takers that would like to take a step forward in starting the digital business. So I am over 5 years now in this amazing opportunity, and I just thank God for this. So this month I decided, let me challenge myself and also challenge my followers as well for these 28 days. So, my first introduction is do you believe in magic? Um, I do believe in magic for me, and we've always believed in magic as we grew up as children. And so, I know you also believe in magic. So, let's do this together. And the book that I'm doing is by Rhonda Byrne, the magic book. I acknowledge the owner as well. Do you believe in magic? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. By Roald Dahl. Remember when you were a child, you looked at life in total wonder and awe. Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly filtering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth because it meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night and you would count the days to that magical night of Christmas. Even though you had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in the world in one night, somehow he did, and he never let you down. Reindeer could fly. There were fairies in the garden. Pets were like people. Toys had personalities. Dreams came true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy, your imagination knew no limits, and you believed that life was magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us had as children that everything is good, that every day promises more excitement and adventure, and that nothing could ever throw our joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us. We became disillusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why, as adults, we love to be around children so that we can experience that feeling we once had, just even if it's just for a moment. I am here to tell you that the magic you once believed in is true, and it's the disillusion, adult perspective of life that is false. The magic of life is real, and it's as real as you are. In fact, life can be far more wondrous than you ever thought it was as a child, and more breathtaking, awe inspiring, and exciting than anything you've seen before. When you know that what to do to bring forth the magic, you will live the life of your dreams. Then you will wonder how you ever could have given up in believing in the magic of life. You may not see reindeer fly, but you will see the things you've always wanted appearing before your eyes. And you will see the things you've dreamt of for so long suddenly happening. You will know exactly how everything weaved together for your dreams to come true because magic works in the invisible realm. And that's the most thrilling part. Are you ready to experience the magic again? Are you ready to be filled with awe and wonder every day like you when you were a child? Get ready for the magic. Our adventure begins 2,000 years ago when life changing knowledge was hidden within the sacred texts. A great mystery is revealed. The following passage comes from the Gospel of Matthew in the Holy Scriptures, and it was mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the centuries. Whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. You have to admit that when you read the passage, it appears unjust, as it seems to be saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. But there's a riddle to solve in this passage, a mystery to uncover, and when you know it, a new world will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery that has eluded so many for centuries is in one word: gratitude. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. By the revelation of one hidden word, a cryptic text is made crystal clear. 2,000 years have passed since those words were recorded, but they are as true today as they ever were. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more. And what you do have, you will lose. And the promise of the magic that will happen with gratitude is in those words. If you are grateful, you will be given more, and you will have an abundance. From the Quran, the promise of gratitude is equally emphatic. And remember when God proclaimed, "If you are grateful, I will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, verily my punishment is indeed severe." It doesn't matter what religion you follow or whether you are religious or not. These words from the Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life. They are describing a fundamental law of science and of the universe. It's universal law. Gratitude operates through a universal law that governs your whole life. According to the law of attraction, which governs all the energy in our universe, from the formation of an atom to the movement of the planets, like attracts likes. It's because of the law of attraction that the cells of every living creature are held together, as well as the substance of every material object. In your life, the law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they are energy too. And so, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you. If you think, "I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can't find my perfect partner, I can't pay my bills, I think I'm coming down with something, he or she doesn't appreciate me, I don't get along with my parents, my child is a problem, my life is a mess, or my marriage is in trouble," then you must attract more of those experiences. But if you think about what you are grateful for, like, "I love my job, my family is very supportive, I had the best vacation, I feel amazing today, I got the biggest tax refund ever," or "I had a great weekend camping with my son," and you sincerely feel the gratitude, the law of attraction says you must attract more of those things into your life. It works in the same way as metal being drawn to a magnet. Your gratitude is magnetic, and the more gratitude you have, the more abundance you magnetize. It is universal law. You will have heard sayings like, "What goes around comes around." You reap what you sow, and you get what you give. Well, all of those sayings are describing the same law. And they are also describing a principle of the universe that the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton discovered. Newton's scientific discoveries included the fundamental laws of motion in the universe, one of which says every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. When you apply the idea of gratitude to Newton's law, it says every action of giving thanks always causes an opposite reaction of receiving. and what you receive will always be equal to the amount of gratitude you've given. This means that the very action of gratitude sets off a reaction of receiving, and the more sincerely, the more deeply grateful you feel. In other words, the more gratitude you give, the more you will receive. The golden thread of gratitude. Dating back, excuse me, dating back thousands and thousands of years to the earliest recordings of humankind, the power of gratitude was preached and practiced, and from there was passed on through the centuries, sweeping across the continents, permeating one civilization and culture to the next. The major religions of Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism all have gratitude at their core. Mohammed said that gratitude for the abundance you've received is the best insurance that the abundance will continue. Buddha said that you have no cause for anything but gratitude and joy. Lao Tzu said that if you rejoice in the way things are, the whole world will belong to you. Krishna said that whatever he is offered, he accepts with joy. King David spoke of giving thanks to the whole world for everything between the heavens and the earth. And Jesus said thank you before he performed each miracle. From the Australian Aborigines to the African Messiah and Zulu, from the American Navajo, Shawnee and Chiriaco to the Tahitians, Eskimo, and Maori, the practice of gratitude is at the root of most indigenous traditions. And for us as well, in our culture, especially the Pacific Islands, even Bougainville as well, Papua New Guinea, we always have this um, practice of gratitude where if um, someone will, if someone has celebrations to do, we normally present the gratitude first with by lighting fire, sitting around that fire and presenting it to our um, ancestors and the universe before anything happens, even if a feast happens or a marriage ceremony or a birth of a new baby. All these things are always done, um, to give gratitude back to the universe. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies with yourself. History is laden with famous figures who practice gratitude, and those achievements put them amongst the greatest human beings who have ever lived. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, the Dalai Lama, Leonardo da Vinci, Plato, Shakespeare, Aesop, Blake, Emerson, Dickens, Proust, Descartes, Aesop, Blake, Emerson, Newton, Einstein, and many, many more. Albert Einstein's scientific discovery changed the way we see the universe. And when asked about his monumental achievements, he spoke only of giving thanks to the others. One of the most brilliant minds of all time thanked other people over 100 times a day for the work they had done. Is it any wonder that so many of life's mysteries were revealed to Albert Einstein? It is any wonder that Albert Einstein made some of the greatest scientific discoveries in history. He practiced gratitude every single day in his life, and in return, he received many forms of abundance. When Isaac Newton was asked how he had achieved the scientific discoveries he made, he said that he stood on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton, recently voted the greatest contributor to science and humankind, was also grateful for those men and women who lived before him. The scientists, the philosophers, the inventors, the discoverers, and the prophets who practice gratitude reap its results, and most were aware of its inherent power. Yet still gratitude's power is unknown to most people today, because to experience the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it. My discovery. My story is a perfect example of what life is like when a person is ignorant of gratitude, and what happens when you make gratitude a part of your life. If I had been asked 6 years ago if I was a grateful person, I would have answered yes for sure. I'm a grateful person. I say thank you when I receive a gift, when someone opens a door for me, or when a person does something for me. The truth is, I was not a grateful person at all. I didn't know what being grateful really meant, and just saying the words thank you on the odd occasion certainly didn't make me a grateful person. My life without gratitude was pretty challenging. I was in debt, and it was increasing a little bit more every month. I worked really hard, but my finances never improved. I'm trying to keep up with the mounting debt and obligations I was living with a continuous undercurrent of stress. My relationships swung like a pendulum from fair to disastrous, because I never seemed to have enough time for each person. While I was what would be termed healthy, I felt exhausted at the end of each day, and I always got my fair share of colds and the latest illnesses going around each season. I had moments of happiness when I went out with friends and when I went on vacation, but then the reality of having to work harder to pay for those pleasures would sweep me off. I wasn't living, I was surviving. From day to day and from paycheck to paycheck, I would no sooner solve one life problem than more problems would appear. But then something happened that would change everything in my life from that day forward. I discovered a secret about life. And as a result of my discovery, one of the things I began to do was practice gratitude each day. As a result of this, everything in my life changed. And the more I practiced gratitude, the more miraculous were the results. My life truly became magical. For the first time in my life, I became debt free. And shortly after that, I had all the money I needed to do whatever I wanted. Problems in my relationship were and health disappeared. And instead of facing daily obstacles, my days became filled with one good thing after another. My health and energy increased dramatically, and I felt better than I had in my 20s. My relationship became much more meaningful, and I enjoyed more good times with my family and friends in just a few months than I had in all my previous years. More than anything else, I felt happier than I thought it was possible to feel. I was blissfully happy, the happiest I had ever been. Gratitude changed me, and my whole life magically changed. Bring the magic into your life. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your current circumstances, the magic of gratitude will change your entire life. I have received letters from thousands of people in the worst imaginable situations who have changed their lives completely by practicing gratitude. I have seen miracles take place in health where there seemed to be no hope. I have seen marriages saved and broken relationships transformed into magnificent relationships. I have seen those in total poverty become prosperous, and I have seen people in depression catapult into joyful and fulfilling lives. Gratitude can magically turn your relationships into joyful and meaningful relationships, no matter the state they are in now. Gratitude can miraculously make you more prosperous so that you have the money you need to do the things you want to do. It will increase your health and bring a level of happiness beyond what you've ever felt before. Gratitude will work its magic to accelerate your career, increase your success, and bring about your dream job and whatever it is you want to do. In fact, whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have, gratitude is the way to receive it. The magical power of gratitude turns your life into gold. As you practice gratitude, you will understand why particular things in your life may have gone wrong and why certain things might be missing from your life. As you make gratitude a way of life, you will wake up each morning so excited to be alive. You will find yourself completely in love with life. Everything will seem effortless. You will feel as light as a feather and happier than you ever felt before. While challenges may come, you will know how to overcome them and learn from them. Every day will be magical. Every day will be filled with far more magic than when you were a child. Is your life magical? This is a question for you all and myself as well. You can tell right now how much you have actually used gratitude in your life. Just take a look at all the major areas in your life: money, health, relationship, happiness, career, home. The areas of your life that are abundant and wonderful are where you have used gratitude and are experiencing the magic as a result. Any areas that are not abundant and wandering are due to a lack of gratitude. It's a simple fact. When you are not grateful, you cannot receive more in return. You've stopped the magic from continuing in your life. When you are not grateful, you stop the flow of better health, better relationships, more joy, more money, and the advancement of your job, career, or business. To receive, you have to give. It's the law. Gratitude is giving thanks. And without it, you cut yourself off from the magic and from receiving everything you want in life. The bottom line of ungratefulness is that we are not grateful. We are taking. We are taking things in our life for granted. When we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking from ourselves. The law of attraction says that likes attracts likes. So if you take something for granted, we will be taken from as a result. Remember, whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. Most certainly, you have been grateful at various times in your life, but to see the magic and cause a radical change to your current circumstances, you have to practice gratitude and make it your new way of life. The magic formula. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Ancient myths and legends say that to bring forth magic, a person must first say the magic words. Bringing forth magic from gratitude works in the same way. And first, you must say the magic words, thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how important the words thank you are for your life. To live in gratitude, to experience the magic in your life, thank you must become the two words you deliberately say and feel more than any other words. They need to become your identity. Thank you is the bridge from where you are now to the life of your dreams. The magic formula. Number one. So, this is what you need to do, and I also will be doing that. Deliberately think and say the magic words, thank you. Number two, the more you deliberately think and say the magic words, thank you, the more gratitude you feel. Number three, the more gratitude you deliberately think and feel, and the more abundance you receive. Gratitude is a feeling. So, the ultimate aim in practicing gratitude is to deliberately feel it as much as you can, because it's the force of your feeling that accelerates the magic in your life. Newton's law is one for one. What you give, you receive equally. That means that if you increase your feelings of gratitude, the results in your life will expand to be equal to your feeling. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. When you discover how little practice it takes, how easy it is to incorporate gratitude into your daily life, and when you see the magical results for yourself, you will never want to return to the life you used to live. If you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change dramatically and in ways that you can hardly imagine. The Magic Book. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. In this book, there are 28 days magical practice that have been specifically designed so that you learn how to use gratitude's magical power to revolutionize your health, money, job, and relationship, and to make your smallest desires and your biggest dreams come true. You will also learn how to practice gratitude to dissolve problems and transform any negative situation. You will be captivated while you read this life changing knowledge. But without practicing what you learn, the knowledge will slip through your fingers, and the opportunity that you attracted to easily change your life will be gone. To ensure this doesn't happen to you, you need to practice gratitude over 28 days so that you impregnate your cells and your subconscious mind with it. Only then will it change your life permanently. The practices are designed to be completed over 28 days, consecutive days. So this month I will be doing it every day for 28 days. And I want to challenge my audience as well to do it with me. And you have to um, allow yourself to make gratitude a habit and a new way of your life. Practicing gratitude in a concentrated effort over consecutive days guarantees that you will see the magic take place in your life fast. And I have experienced it. I've done this practice, this challenge in the past, and I've always seen, a lot of changes within myself and in terms of relationship, health, money, home, family, all these things. With each magical practice is a wealth of secret teachings that will expand your knowledge in a tremendous way. In each practice, you will understand more and more about how life works and how easy it is to have the life you've dreamed of. The first 12 practices use the magical power of gratitude for what you have now and what you've received in the past. Because unless you are grateful for what you have and what you've received, the magic won't work. You won't receive more. This first 12 practice will set the magic of gratitude into motion immediately. The next 10 practices use the magical power of gratitude for your desires, dreams, and everything you want. Through these 10 practices, you will be able to make your dreams come true, and you will see the circumstances of your life magically change. The last 6 practices take you to a whole new level where you will be saturating gratitude into every cell of your body and mind. You will learn how to use gratitude's magical power to help other people, dissolve problems, and improve any negative situation or circumstances that you may encounter throughout your life. You don't need to be you don't need to clear your calendar because each of the practices have been specifically created to fit in your everyday life. Whether it's work days, weekends, holidays, or vacations, gratitude is portable. You take it with you wherever you go. And then, wherever you go, the magic happens. If you miss a day, if you miss a day, you will most likely lose the momentum of what you have done. So you will not don't miss a day. You have to continuously practice it for the 28 days consecutively every day to do that. To ensure that you don't reduce the magic, if you miss a day, count back 3 days and repeat the practices again from there. So if you miss a day, you have to go back 3 days and repeat the that practice again. Some practices are designed for the morning, others are designed to do throughout the day. So read each practice first thing in the morning. Some practices will need to be read the night before because they begin when you wake. And I will tell you when to do this. You might want to read the next day's practice every night before you go to sleep. In order to be prepared, if you do, make sure to reread the practice again in the morning. If you don't want to follow the 28 days practice consecutively, you can also use them in other ways. So this is when, if you're too busy and you can't do the 28 days all alone, you could choose one magical practice that addresses an important subject in your life that you want to change and improve. Or you could do that practice 3 days in a row, every day for a week. So if you have a specific place in your area that you want to practice gratitude for, you choose that um, topic or that gratitude and do it 3 consecutive days in a week. That's what you can do. Or you could do one magical practice a week or 2 practices a week. The only difference being that it will take you longer to see the changes in your life. So if you do that 3 days or 2 days in a week, you also will not experience, the magic that you really want to see fast. So it takes a bit longer, but if you do it every day consecutively for 28 days, you will definitely see results and some of the amazing things and magical things happen in your life. I've done it, seen it, and I can tell you, I can reassure you it will happen to you as well if you come with me and we practice this for the next 28 days. What to do after the 28 days? Once you've completed those 28 days practices, you can use particular practices to increase the magic where and when you have a specific need. So once you complete that, the 28 days with me, and you still want to focus on one area, you can specifically choose that area and do the practice for it. A specific need such as health or money. If you want to receive your dream job, have increased success in your work, or improve a relationship, or to continue practice of gratitude, you can open this book at random. And whichever practice you open to it, the one you attracted. And so it's the perfect one to do that day. At the end of 28 magical practices, there are also recommendations of practices you can use in the combination which will accelerate the magic in specific areas of your life. Can you overdo gratitude? Never. Can your life become too magical? Hardly. Use the practices over and over so that gratitude seeps into your consciousness and becomes second nature to you. After 28 days, you will have rewired your brain and implemented gratitude in your subconscious mind. And whether it is automatically the first thing that comes to your mind in any situation, the magic you experience will be your inspiration. Because as you incorporate gratitude into your days, there will be nothing short of spectacular. What are your dreams? Many of the magical practices are designed to help you achieve your dreams. Therefore, you need to get clear about what you really want. So you have to be really clear and be specific about what you really want to achieve. Sit down, sit down with a computer or pen, paper, and make a list of what you really want in every area of your life. Think through every detail of what you want to be, do, or have in your life, in your relationships, career, finances, health, and every area that is important to you. You can be as specific and detailed as you like, but remember your job is simply to list what you want, not how you are going to get what you want. The how will be done for you when gratitude works its magic. If you want a better job or your dream job, then think about everything you want the job to be. Think about the things that are important to you, such as the type of work you want to do, how you want to feel in your job, the type of company you want to work for, the kind of people you want to work with, the hours you want to work, where you want your job to be, and the salary you want to receive. Get very clear about you want in the job by thinking it through thoroughly and writing all the details down. If you want money to educate your children, work out the details of their education, including which school you want your children to attend, the cost of school fees, books, food, clothing, and transportation, so that you know exactly how much money you will need. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the country you want to visit, how long you want to travel for, and what you want to see and do there, where you want to stay, and the means by which you want to travel. If you want a perfect partner, then write down every detail of the characteristics you want that person to have. If you want improved relationships, write down the relationships you want to improve and what you want them to be like. If you want more health or an improved bodily condition, be specific about ways you want to improve your health or body. If you want a dream home, then list every detail of what you want the home to be, room by room. And there are specific material things you want, like a car, clothes, or appliances. Write them down. If you want to achieve something such as passing an exam, getting a degree, a goal in sports, succeeding as a musician, doctor, writer, actor, scientist, or business person, or whatever it is you would like to achieve, write it down to be as specific as possible. I would strongly urge you to find the time to maintain a list of your dreams throughout your life. Write down the little things, the big things, and what you want this moment, this month, or this year. As you think of more things and them to the list, sorry, as you think of more things and add them to the list, and as you receive things, cross them off the list. An easy way to do a list of what you want is to divide it into categories of health and body, career and work, money, relationships, personal desires, material things. And then just add the things you want to each category. When you get clear about the things you want, you are given a definite direction to the way your gratitude's magical power to change your life. And you are ready to begin the most exciting and thrilling adventure you've ever been on. So, thank you so much. That was the introduction of the magic, which is the 28 days challenge that I will be doing. And I'm also challenging my followers, my audience, business partners, action takers, families, friends to also do this with me. And you can feel the experience of that magic as well. So, with that, thank you so much. Before I go, I just wanted to come here and congratulate Pauline. And Pauline is, she just achieved a huge milestone again in our community. She has become financially free by achieving her 5,000 monthly for life. And Pauline is actually the third Nigerian business owner to become a millionaire there out of five millionaires out, in her team. I am so grateful and inspired by you, Pauline, and especially, from an African heritage. It's amazing and it's inspiring for you to have um, that achievement and milestone. And she achieved it within 4 years of building her business, which is just mind blowing. So I just really want to come here and congratulate Pauline for your milestone. And she also made about 52,000 in bonus as well. So, wow, that's amazing. Congratulations, girl. You are on fire. So, with that, thank you so much. If you're here and you're new and you want information to our business and how our business works, you must first go and watch the webinar. So, my website is there www.albertatagusgalena.com. Type it on Google, go and enter your name and email, and you will get more information to watch the webinar. That is all. There's no other way for this business. You will be amazed when you come in and check it out. But that's all I can say for now. But with that, thank you so much. I have to go now. Blessed Sunday to you all. And we will see you guys tomorrow on my day one of the 28 days gratitude challenge.